Yes, everyone. Good night. Good evening. Um, it's very late. I know. It's your director, F. Mobin, or rapper. I have great news. I want to tell you. Yeah, I know most of you are sleeping. Well, I'm still awake, and I'm gonna soon sleep. But first, I want to tell you about the rise of William Wallace is coming soon, this month or next month. I'm really busy. I've drawn so many scenes. I think, if I'm gonna to count, I think I have more than fucking 15 scenes that I have drawn. And it's a surprise. Also, I have choose the best movie director who can, direct a movie like this. Ridley Scott himself. And why him? Why did I choose him? I'm gonna tell you soon. First, also, I of course, dislike Mel Gibson's Hollywood garbage shit movie Braveheart, because the name Braveheart doesn't even belong to William Wallace. It belonged to the King of Scotland, Robert the Bruce, if you didn't know who he was. So let me talk about this movie. The rise of William Wallace is about my legendary favorite hero of all time, Sir William Wallace. As you know, William Wallace, the legendary Scottish hero knight. And we all know that, he's my favorite hero. And you may probably ask yourself why, or maybe you know. Because he was a freedom fighter. He was a giant of a man with a long claymore sword. And his name even sounds badass. William Wallace. That sounds so badass. And the reason why I also love, because of his look, and of course his long sword, his knight outfit, of course. So I want to tell you that I've drawn so many scenes that the battle of the Stirling Bridge will also be drawn. And I'm be the first movie director who's gonna draw, and I'm also gonna show you behind the scenes. How did I make my movie? This is my first movie that I ever make. So I hope you tell your friends, tell everybody in Scotland or wherever you are in Europe, in Hollywood or England doesn't matter. Tell everybody to see my first of a movie about William Wallace himself. The rise of William Wallace is about, of course, you know what I'm talking about. It's about how he came to rise himself up during the time, of course, in Scotland during the medieval period, of course, when Scotland was under crisis and, of course, danger and upcoming war with neighbor England. The English oppression, by King Edward Longshanks or King Edward I, and I also made my self-made characters. I made myself, of course, because the life about him was also mysterious, because what I find it out, and I searched also how did I came to make a movie about him. I'll tell that in the next podcast when I'm being invited by BBC Radio Scotland. First, William Wallace is coming to rise, and there's not much known about it, because most of the information that I've also found about him, which I didn't know, it was written by Blind Harry, a poet who lived somewhere in the 15th, 16th century. He's the one who wrote the real story about William Wallace. And of course, his real wife also appears in the movie, Marion Braidfoot, and not Moran McLenough. Fucking Randall Wallace and this stupid oh my god, this ridiculous fairy tale of both of them. I hate Mel Gibson in one part. I don't say he's a bad actor and a bad director, but Braveheart was such a disastrous movie. It was a great movie on the one side, but a disastrous, ridiculous movie on the other side. I'm gonna tell that also in BBC Radio. Scotland, when I'm being invited, the first what I want to tell you, this image of him is totally wrong. It is not as, of course, how William Wallace looked like. And even he had no beard. He had a beard. And not a clean-shaved fucking face. But yeah, and no even Highlander kilts. Well, in my movie, he wears a kilt, but I want to tell you why. Um, the people in my, well, of course, where I'm living, and people would even see the scene, the movie, they can recognize a Scottish person without a kilt. So I'll keep the kilts, but he also will wear his night outfit. He will. So now you know a little bit more details about and the first movie that I ever been gonna make. The Rise of Willie Wallace is coming this month, maybe May. I think next month, May. The Rise of Willie Wallace will be released on YouTube. I'll release the trailer, everything you need to know. So also check out my songs that I made for my movie Willie Wallace Lives Forever. Rise Up, Stand Up. And the new song that I made yesterday, Bring Me Sword and Shield. Or was it the day before? So, yeah. You're gonna see all of it, my friends. And you're gonna see the real story and the real Willie Wallace. And of course, the man who is the perfect director who can direct is Ridley Scott, because he's known by his king of his movies as Kingdom of Heaven. He knows much about, of course, to direct the medieval movie and historical movies. So I choose him as one of my favorite movie directors next to Michael Bay. I choose him to direct this movie. I want to meet the man. I'm also gonna. I have an appointment with him, with Ridley Scott Associates, so you're gonna see it. I'm gonna draw myself with him together, so you're gonna see it. So, also gonna, enjoy my new movie, my first movie that is coming this year, The Rise of William Wallace. So, you're gonna see it, my friends. It's gonna be great. The Battle of Stirling Bridge will come. Horse chase scenes with him chased by English knights. And the attack on Lanark, which is going to kill the Sheriff of Lanark, William Hasselrig, is going to be a bomb. It's going to be everywhere in Scotland. I'm telling you this, as I will tell to the BBC radio. I make this movie not for myself, my friends. Understand that. And to the old people of Scotland, I make this movie for them. Not just for myself, for the people of Scotland. So I hope you all understand a lot. So, yeah, that's what I want to tell you. I've drawn so many scenes of him. Of course, the enemies. He's my wife. He's training master. Old Man Mackenzie. Andrew Murray, the Scottish knight, who of course, didn't appear in Mel Gibson's version. John de Graham, his best friend. William the Hardy, who also appears in some scenes, but he doesn't really play a big part. Robert Wishart, the Bishop of Scotland, who was also a very important friend of him, figure in the time, also of him. And King Robert the Bruce himself. So, I'll keep it out for a secret, my friends. This is all what I want to tell you about. The Rise of Willie Wallace is coming soon. And go tell all your friends, family, to see my movie on YouTube. I'm trying to upload the scenes if I can in one video, but it will be very difficult because I have an app that I'm using. So I don't know if I can put all the scenes in one video, because I did it one time, but he said something went wrong. If you're looking at the King Edward see two scenes that I dropped with his fictional General James Graham and Knight Chamberlain. So, those scenes you can see. I'm looking for another program that I can use maybe to drop all the movie scenes. I don't know if I can do it, but I will do my best, and I will find everything I can to make this movie real. And of course, I'm playing the role, and I'm the movie director. But if this was a real movie, then I was there with Ridley Scott, with his film production crew, with Arthur Max, James, what was his name? Freeman Lucy or something. But you're gonna see, my friends. That's it for now. I'm gonna sleep soon. I'm wishing you all good night, and don't forget to check out The Rise of William Wallace. And yeah, I hope you are gonna enjoy it. This is gonna be a movie, of course, for all the people in Scotland and of course yourself. So I just want to tell you, just going to check it out, and I'll keep you updated. And soon, BBC Radio Podcast Scotland will be with me, of course, in the radio with Des Clark, and I'm gonna give the people of Scotland what they really deserve: a real movie about the real William Wallace, and no more Braveheart, no more Mel Gibson crap. So you're gonna see, my friends. So that's it, my friends, for now, and I'll check you soon. And also, tomorrow I will drop some scenes I still forgot because I'm also very busy with, of course, I'm drawing. I'm very busy with illustrating, creating the scenes, and I was also with friends and all that stuff, yeah. But don't worry, my friends. I'll also buy some new sketchbooks, so don't worry. So check out The Rise of William Wallace is coming soon. It's about time, baby. We're gonna make history. So you're gonna see it. So I'll see you soon later.